So that goes towards the engine. I'm gonna just put these clutches in. It only been about an hour, but I'm impatient. So the first one should be a small one. Yeah, as you can see, let me see. Oh, actually, it's big. It was like skinnier. I don't know. It's weird. Let me look at my. Let me bring my other clutches around. Now you should leave these soaking in oil overnight, but I want to ride my bike today, so we're not doing that. So this should be my first one I put in, I believe. Maybe not, because these line up perfect. So maybe it's the one down there. I think they put them in order when they packaged them. I'm not too sure, but I don't want to get them mixed up. All right, this is a. Oh, actually, let me get something to put under this. I'm making a mess. All right, so this was the first one, and this is the first. This should be the first one. Yep, seems perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in. See, the new clutch I got these little things in them, which I don't know why they got that in them, but whatever. So this one goes. Oh All right. That's in. So that's that. And then as we do it, we're gonna put the old ones to the side so we know which one we put in. And then next would be. Actually, let me put these inside of here. Oh. There you go. So next up should be the one at the very bottom. Let's see if they line up, match. They seem to match up and link up. But we're gonna measure them just in case. I have a techometer, I think it's called. Hopefully I do this right. I ain't trying to have to take this shit back off. Let me look at the instructions again. So we got a little problem here. So let me show y'all right here. Oops. So as you can see, some of them supposed to have 36 pieces, which are, let me show you the old one. This is the old one. It's supposed to have 36 of these little plates on it, but all of my plates have 48, every single one of them. But the diameter, the inner diameter is different on one of them. One of them's 4.6, number 3, which is the very first one you need to put in, which I have that in. And that's the only one that's a 118. And all the other ones are 4.4, but they're 48. So I'm gonna just put them in. It's whatever. Now that leads us to our next problem. These bad boys, the metal plates. Now, as you can see, they're all the same except for this one. This one is skinny as hell. Which one is it? This one. This one is skinny as hell compared to the rest of them. And also this one's a little bit skinny. This one's a little bit skinnier too, for some reason. So I don't know how these plates go in or whatnot. And this one got like a little beveled edge to it. I don't think that's supposed to be there. I think they messed that up in R&D. Not R&D, but in machinery. So as you guys can see, look at that, yeah. You got a little edge up top. I don't think that's supposed to be there. But whatever, we're gonna run it just like that. Remember, this clutch kit was only like $80 or $40, I think. But all right, so I got this down. So this is a pressure plate, which was the very first thing that we took off, right? So only 2 of these are the same size. The other 4, so there's 8 in total. 2 of them go on the clutch, on the pressure plate. So those are gonna be the last 2 I put on. There's a 2 that are the same. And then the other 6 that are the same go in first. So I'm gonna put the 6 in, boom, and then the last 2, because these 2 are different sizes, these don't go on last. So I gotta measure these and find which one is the thickness between these. So it should be 2.0 millimeters, and then there should be 2 that are 1.6 mil. So let's measure. All right, so I measured them all, and only one is skinnier than the rest. So I'm gonna put this last towards a pressure plate. So next time, if I could do a clutch, I'm buying OEM straight from Suzuki, because this shit is nonsense. Anyways, let's hurry up with this crap. So first we got our friction disc, whatever. Put that in there, and then we go with a pressure plate. This is beveled a little bit. We'll put the beveled facing in. That's that. And then we go with another clutch disc. Boom. And then another disc. And then another plate. I don't think it matters what side this is, like, because some of them are, there's 3 of them that has a notch in them. I don't think that matters where you line them up, because the other one wasn't exact. And then another plate. And then another clutch. Another plate. I don't ever buy from eBay either. I don't know why I'm starting to buy from them lately. Another clutch. One more plate. I gotta stop that buying from eBay crap. One more clutch. Yeah, let me sure I push them in there. One more clutch. Plate. One more clutch. One more plate. That's the last. Oh, I got one more plate. Okay, good. And then I'll have one more clutch. And then now for the last, this is the last, if I could pick it up. This is the last driven disc. which is the skinniest one, which is supposed to go last. I'm supposed to have 2 of these, but I only got 1, so whatever. And then now the last disc. And this one goes in this opposite groove right here. Let me show y'all. Oh, I didn't have a flashlight on. So as you can see, all the discs are lined up this way. This last one's will go in this notch. Just like that. Not like this, how you been doing it. You see they all line up? You don't want that. You want this one tooth over in this notch. Just like that. Don't ask me why, I don't know. That's what the manual says, the service manual. All right, now we can put our clutch plate back in. Our pressure plate, which remember only goes in one way. Find the notch right here. Find it on here, which is down here. Boom, just like that. Now let's put our bolts in. And then let's get our new springs too. Ooh-wee. Oh, okay. And we got 8 of these in total. All right. Now let's screw these in, and then after we do that, we're gonna do 7 foot-pounds. But you also want to do this in, like, if you're putting on a car tire or taking it off. Well, actually putting it on. You want to do like a star pattern. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. How are we gonna do this? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Boom. Messing up. Whatever. Just as long as you get them down. I want this one to be straight on there. Boing. Boing. Okay, now I didn't mess up. Whatever. Alright. I don't have a torque wrench that goes down to 7 foot-pounds, actually. So we're just gonna just do it by touch. And these are real easy to snap, so be very careful. You do not want to snap one of them things. And that's it. Shit. Now we gotta take the old gasket off, put the new one on. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Next time, I'm definitely buying OEM so I can get like each one individually packed, so I know which one is which. Cause this is just retarded, man. Take this old thing off. I don't really need to scrape nothing off. Well, besides this, they put RTV around the dowel pins, which I don't have any, so new gasket. No time for this. All right, so I'm putting this back in the clutch cover. So we're gonna push this back in there. Just went in there like so. Hold this in place. Oh. Okay, don't do that because you don't want these wires getting messed up. Push it back in place. Make sure these are tight. All right, twist this thing over. Push this thing back in there. Gasket came off a little. So we are missing like 2 bolts, but that's all right. That's all right. Oh boy. Do I want to use this fucking flimsy ass thing or do I want to get my other gasket? On just to be show. All right. Now let's install the bolts back, which are marked pretty much. So this is the top one. I think they're all the same size, but one is a little different. Actually, this one and this one, they're long as hell because I had this on there. The previous owner had that on there, a guard to protect the crankcase, clutch cover. So yeah, good old styrofoam trick or cardboard. Cardboard works as well. That's OG. Cardboard is OG. And I put this one right there, and then right there. And I'll put this one here too. So these are 8s. So I snug these down. Toss everything back on. Tighten these to like 8 foot-pounds torque. Not really. I just did it snug. These are only 8 millimeters, so you don't want to do too tight or they're gonna snap. But yeah, put it back on. Then I'll just add oil. You ready to rock and roll, baby?